What's up, guys? Fire in the Mountain, lesson number 2. All right, I'm gonna. So in this lesson, basically, there's going to be a way of looking at this in a continuous. We're going to continue on from lesson 1, which is just the triads. But we're going to add 2 notes to the triads. And we're going to come up with our pentatonic scale. So you've got 1, now we're going to add the 2, 3, 5, and the 6. So we got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So this is the key of B here, B major, B, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp there. Or you can think 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So that's important. The scale degree is really important. The notes eventually will come with time. And here's the cool part. Over that B, so over that B chord, we can use that B major pentatonic scale. Because that 6 and that 2 harmonize really well with the major triad. As you probably already know, because you probably can already play this pentatonic scale. Now, what you may not know is if you're used to jamming, you're probably used to just jamming with one pentatonic scale for the whole song. Now, what we're going to talk about here is we're going to actually move back and forth between B major and A major pentatonic. We're going to actually change scales when the chord changes. That's just like we were changing triads when the chord changes. We're going to change scales. So we're not just mailing it in thinking about one scale. We're moving, we're doing the extra work, no shortcuts. We're doing a little extra work, and it's going to pay off a lot. Because what happens is you can start. So we got B, A. That's the B and the A pentatonic. B. Okay, so yeah, killer lines coming out of there, and I'm just moving back and forth between these 2 scales. Now, obviously, I've spent a lot of time with these scales, and there's a skill that you're developing when you do this. The skill that you're developing is I'm starting to see, as I'm playing the A major pentatonic scale, I can start to see overlapping it that was the B, is the A. So you're going to start to superimpose these scales on top of each other. You just got to practice. I would say the main thing you could do for practicing this, is something like start with something like maybe go down. I'm getting a little fancy now. And this is, do it slow. I'm kind of blowing through this. You probably should slow it down. Don't be afraid to go slow. I think I've said that before. It's really important. And you're going to hear, and if you have a loop pedal would help too, but if you can hear it off these notes, like, I'm just trying to kind of go slow and hear the root, because ultimately you want to be able to hear the chord behind you. So loop pedals help a lot. But you don't need to do that. You can also just move back and forth between the scales one at a time. So that's the big takeaway here for this lesson is you're actually going to be playing two scales. One scale over the B chord, one scale over the A chord. B major pentatonic, A major pentatonic. Here's a few takeaways here. You can always do this when there's a major chord. If you're playing a song and there's a C major chord going on, you can play C major pentatonic scale, and you can know where that triad is. And if the song goes to a G major chord, you can switch to the G major pentatonic scale. So if you have a song, for example, that's C, F, and G, you can do C major pentatonic, F, G, C, F, G. Okay, that's nice. It's really cool. It's a really hip way to play. A lot of professional guitar players know this. Obviously some killer guitar players know this, but I would say most of the people I teach do not know this. And especially if you are someone who just really enjoys playing guitar and studying guitar and jamming with your friends, or maybe even you're semi-professional, or you're working to be a professional, or maybe you are a professional, you just haven't seen this perspective. Really cool stuff can happen out of this. So again, you got to practice these scales and just practice jamming over these two chords, and you can pull up a backing track on YouTube for sure, and just over the B, you got that B major pentatonic, over the A, you got that A major pentatonic. So check it out. There's 5 different pentatonic shapes, so you don't need to be stuck here. I'm just showing you here. You can move all around the fretboard as well. So I hope this helps, and we got at least one more lesson. We're going to add some more notes for sure. That's when we're going to start getting into modes, and you're going to start to really understand what the modes are. And then we'll probably do maybe one more after that, just to kind of maybe dive in to see what the Dead are doing over these chords specifically, and we can take a look at that. So I hope you guys are well, and peace out.